I hope you are ready for the upcoming inner and outer thigh work. So we meet in the forearm. So make sure you can see me here in the first round, so it doesn't matter if you start on the left or on the right side. We will do both, so it doesn't matter. And we will build it up. So let's start with a variation where you will feel, hopefully, very stable. So elbow underneath your shoulder. And we will start with heels, hips, and shoulders in one line. So the knees are in front of you. All right, don't collapse into your shoulder. Make sure to press the floor away from you and to keep both sides of your body long. You can stabilize yourself with the upper fingertips like this, or you bring the upper arm up to the ceiling. Okay, inhale to prepare. Exhale to lift the hips just a little bit above the floor. Inhale to drop down and exhale to lift. All right. So imagine there's a girdle around your waist that is pulling you up. Don't lift it too high, otherwise we could rotate. That's not what we want. So we want to keep both pelvic bones, both shoulder joints above each other. If that works well for you, we have outer thigh focus. Then lift the upper leg parallel to the floor and inhale, drop it down. Exhale to lift and inhale to lower. If you have any issues with your shoulders, we have thigh focus, so feel free to stay here and just to lift and to lower your leg. Okay, choose your option. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Last 3. Good, and the leg is parallel to the floor, so knee and ankle are in one line. Last one. Good, and then drop the arms, lengthen the legs, and use the lower arm as a pillow to lay down completely. So maybe you're lying on a mat, then make sure you are parallel to the long side of your mat. So we already warmed up a little bit the outer thighs. Let's focus on the inner thighs. Before we do so, let's build up the waist tunnel. So you pull the upper hip away from you. So the spine is not collapsing, so we're not here like a hammock. So really lengthen both sides of your body again. Stabilize yourself. Inhale to lift the upper leg. And now exhale to lift the lower leg to the upper leg. Inhale to lower, not to drop. And exhale to lift to connect both heels. Good job. Inhale. And exhale. So we keep the upper leg parallel to the floor. And the leg is calm all the time. Yes, amazing. Exhale up and inhale down. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Make sure you only have your fingertips on the ground, not the whole hand, so the upper shoulder is not collapsing forwards. So focus on your inner thighs. With the next exhale, keep the heels connected. Turn out the legs a little bit. So we are creating the Pilates V position in our feet, and then we lower both legs and we lift both legs and squeezing the heels together all the time. So we have outer and inner thigh in combination. The inner thighs are connected with your pelvic floor through fascia tissue. So think about closing your body's openings as you exhale as well. Halftime is over. Let's go for 4 more rounds here. Last 3. Don't lose your waist tunnel. And with your next exhale, keep it lifted. Hold it. Now inhale. Open the legs like a scissor. And exhale, flex and switch the legs. Inhale to point and to switch. Exhale to flex and to switch. Good job. Last 6. Last 4. And 3. Don't drop the legs. Imagine your legs are a scissor, not only moving forwards, but also backwards. One more exhale, bring the legs above each other and sink down. Whew. Good job. Bend the knees, press all the way up. So I told you in the beginning, we will build it up. So now here's round number 2. If that worked well for you with the knees in front of your body, just stay here. It's a bit more stable. If you want more talent and you want more instability to work a bit more for your deep core, bring knees, hips, and shoulders in one line. So now we're extending the hips, so we have a little bit more glute focus, yeah? Don't feel bad about it when you stay in option 1. You're not doing less, but you have another focus, I would say. So with this variation, we have more focus in our hip extensor muscle, in our glute. Okay, ready? Upper arm high. We inhale to prepare, and we exhale to lift the hips and the leg. Bring it down, inhale. And exhale, lift. Good job. Whenever you're ready and you want to progress, stretch the leg into one line with your body. So we have that outer thigh focus again. Feel free to keep the hips down, and if you still have some issues with the shoulders, lay down. Totally all right. Okay, choose your option. Let's go for 4 more rounds. All right, last 3. 2 more. And then prepare for rainbow taps. So we keep the leg long, maybe the hips lifted. And then with your next exhale, tap forwards with your big toe. Inhale to lift back to center. And exhale, tap backwards. That's it. Make sure not to round your back when you tap forwards. Keep it long. Make sure not to arch your spine when you tap back. So it's deep core. You could also keep the hips down, okay? So remember to find your option where you can focus on the outer thigh. Exhale forwards. Inhale, one line with your body, and exhale back. Okay, let's go for 2 more rounds. Oh, outer thigh burning. Pulling the elbow towards you. Stay strong here in your plank variation. And then keep the leg lifted and drop it down. Amazing. Swing the legs forwards. Let's go for an active recovery in between. Shake it out. And then feel free to open your legs into kind of a split position. So if that is very tough for you to come onto your sit bones here, grab a pillow, for example, so you can sit on that pillow. You're sitting a little bit higher, then it's easier to lengthen your spine. Or you just micro bend your knees. Okay, let's stretch the arms nice and wide. Let's flip the palms up. We're gonna go for the saw, shoulders down. So now with your next inhale, you rotate to the right. And exhale to come back to center, powerhouse active. Switch to the other side. Inhale. And exhale. So the inhale in your twist will help you to grow. Exhale, come back to center, powerhouse strong. Maybe this is for you. Maybe you want to progress. Then stay in the rotation. Inhale. Now round and twist deeper. Come up with your spine. You're still in the twist. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale to twist. Exhale to round. Flip the back palm up to the ceiling. Roll back up vertebra at a time. Come back to center, one after another. Inhale to rotate. The front hand is pulling forwards at the outside of your outer edge of your foot. Come up. And release the rotation. And in that nice split position, you might also feel a nice stretch in your inner thighs. Well deserved in between. Let's visit each side one more time. Keep the heels, the hips steady and calm. Keep both butt cheeks heavy. Last round. And then when you finish your last round, drop the arms, bend your knees, and with circular movements, you close the legs. Amazing. And you know what? We switch to the other side. So shake it out, maybe drink a sip of water in between, and then swing your legs to the other side. Okay. And then let's bring the elbow underneath your shoulder. Lift it up so you're not, you don't want to be a couch potato. Come into your Pilates princess or king posture, and then from here you bring heels, hips and shoulders into one line, so knees are in front of you. So you create a bit more stability throughout the lower legs. Okay, inhale, exhale, lift the hips just a little bit and drop it down. So lovely work here for your shoulder, for your obliques, side back muscles. So we have a focus here, of course, outer inner thighs, but we keep it holistic. So we get nice deep core work here as well. Holistic full body work. Okay, whenever you're ready, lift the upper leg as well. Yeah, it's parallel, the leg. So lift the leg in one piece, not like this, not like this. All right, and then let's go for 4 more rounds. You could also just lift the leg if you have any issues with your shoulders. Yeah, but then make sure you're not sinking down. Beautiful, last 2. One more. Amazing, and then you drop the hips, you stretch the legs and the lower arm to lengthen here completely. Be in one line, maybe parallel to the long side of your mat. Powerhouse engaged. Inhale to lift the upper leg and exhale to lift the lower leg towards the upper leg. Releasing the microphone quickly. Okay. Yeah, again, imagine there's a little bit of space underneath your waist. So some ants could walk through. All right, now keep the upper leg steady and calm. Just work with the lower leg here. Yeah, so you can feel those inner thighs. All right, last 2. Stack both shoulder joints, hip joints above each other. And then you keep the heels connected. Hold it. Turn the legs outwards. So you create a V position here. And then inhale, lower both legs. And exhale, squeeze the heels and lift. Don't lose that waist tunnel. Yeah, the waist tunnel is great here to keep your powerhouse active. And that nice alignment of your spine. Last 3. Last 2. And with the next one, keep the legs lifted and then open into that scissor. Inhale to point. Exhale to flex and to switch the legs. Inhale to point to lengthen the legs a bit more. And exhale to flex. Good job. Make sure not to wiggle around. So stay on that side of your hip. That's so-called trochanter major. So that sticky out bit here at the side of your femur bone, your thigh bone. All right, let's go for 3 more. Last 2. Oh, my outer thigh is burning already. Last 1. And then bring both legs above each other and drop your legs. Amazing. Then push all the way up onto your forearm again. So you choose whether you want to keep your knees in front of your body or you want to create that one line with elbow, hip and knee, a bit more unstable, a bit more glute focus. And then let's go. We're going to lift the hip and the thigh. Keep going. Yeah, no breaks for you. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. And then let's extend the leg. And sink down. You could also just do the leg movement. So see what's for you today. When you've found your variation, then let's rock 4 more rounds together. So the other arm can give you lightness, length up towards the ceiling. Last 2. Prepare for the rainbow taps. Last 1. And then inhale to lengthen and exhale to tap forwards. Inhale, bring the leg into one line with your upper body and exhale, tap backwards. Yeah, maybe you need to drop your hips in between. That's okay. We're gonna go for 4 more rounds. So we are equal here on both sides. If you have issues with your shoulder, yes, lay down. Stay on your side hip. Don't roll back or front. Don't round. Don't hyperextend your spine. Oh, last 2. Use the power of the breath. Last 1. Oh, burn is here. And then lift 1 more time and drop it down. Good job. Press all the way up for a second. Bring the feet onto the ground in front of you. Hands behind you. Just turn a little bit to the side so you can see my hands as well. And then allow the knees to swing from side to side. So you can relax your legs, your hips. Also moving your spine here. Amazing work. And with that, knee swings, say goodbye to your powerhouse so you can breathe into your belly again. Good job. And then stop your knees here in the center, bringing the soles of your feet together, knees heavy. And then let's go for a little, diamond stretch to open those inner thighs again. So inhale, come up onto those sit bones, and exhale, roll down completely. So let the head hang down. Maybe help yourself very softly, very gently, that you push your knees a bit down with the elbows. But it's better to just drop to release, and the gravity is doing the rest of the job. So the muscles can relax again. Keeping the soles of your feet together. So you keep that nice alignment in your ankle. Good job. One more time. Inhale. Head heavy. Relax the shoulder neck area. And then roll back up vertebra at a time. Close the knees. Lengthening the left leg. Bring the right foot over the left thigh. And now let's hug the leg with the left arm and then add a little rotation. So hopefully the stretch will arrive in your right outer thigh and your glute. So there's almost no weight in your right hand. The most weight is on your sit bones. Inhale to grow. And exhale. Try to pull the knee closer to your chest and to rotate deeper. Keep the left foot flexed. One more breath here. And then slowly come back to center. Stretch the right leg. Bend the left. Bring the left foot over the right thigh. Flexing the right foot. And then hug the left leg with the right arm. And move into the twist. Good. Knee pulling closer towards your body. Creating a soft stretch in your outer thigh. Yeah, remember there's almost no weight in your left hand. One more breath. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. And then release the rotation. Stretch both legs. Give your legs a sweet little shake. And then come into a comfy seated position with your legs crossed. We're going to sweep the arms up one more time with a deep inhale. Interlacing your fingers above the head and exhale round your back. Whew. Inhale to come up. Exhale to move behind your sit bones to round to pull the shoulder blades apart. It's a nice softening for your back muscles. Exhale just to hang comfy. And then come back up into your nice upright posture, great, tall and beautiful as you are. And with your exhale, make sure to release all the abdominal tension. Pelvic floor is soft, so you can breathe into your belly again. And wow, team, thank you for joining me for this wonderful class. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hope to see you soon on the mat again. Bye.